Williams County Sheriff Steve Towns is taking his case for ballot placement to the Ohio Supreme Court. Williams County Board of Elections removed Towns from the March primary ballot at the January 3rd meeting, citing state law that prevents anyone with a first-degree misdemeanor conviction from running for sheriff. Towns was convicted of a first-degree misdemeanor for releasing classified information to the public in a case that he claims is politically motivated because he did so to bring light to the inaction of local prosecutors and other officials in child abuse cases. Now that Bryan Times reports that Towns is asking the state Supreme Court to find that the proper course of action against him would have been for someone to lodge a complaint with the Ohio Ethics Commission, claiming that his conviction is null and void because the prosecution violated its right to due process under the Ohio and United States Constitutions. He also claims that the conviction is void under the separation of powers doctrine, saying that the Bryan Municipal Court suppressed the Ethics Commission's authority and jurisdictions. Towns also believes that the law that banned him from the ballot is unconstitutional for two reasons. He says the state's constitution does not give the General Assembly the authority to impose such a sanction. He also claims that the same law violates the Equal Protection Clause because it singles out sheriff's candidates and not those for any other office. He notes that no other sheriff has been prosecuted under that law without a complaint being filed with the Ethics Commission and referred for prosecution. Now, Towns is asking the Supreme Court for a reasonable time period to have their disqualification overturned because he immediately appealed his conviction. Now, that appeal is not expected to be ruled upon before the primary, but Towns says it's reasonable to believe that it will be decided in time for the general election on November 3rd.